afternoon. I'm Owen Murphy. 10,400 cases of COVID-19 have been...
56 patients are in the hospital with the virus. That's an increase of 48 on yesterday, and there's 91 people in intensive care. That's up 4. Minister of State Niall Collins says the situation's very concerning, but there will be no new lockdown.
The government hasn't discussed any additional restrictions in view of the rise in cases. The rise in the number of cases has been entirely predicted, and that is now materialising. So the government will continue to monitor and to assess the situation over the coming week, and when we return the following week, NPHET and the government will obviously have a conversation amongst each other in relation to that. But at all times, the situation is being kept under active review.
Walk-in booster clinics will reopen throughout the country tomorrow. They've been closed for the past 2 days for the Christmas break, but they're operating in several counties again tomorrow. People in their 30s are now also able to register for a booster appointment. They can get a jab from Wednesday. Dr. Dennis McCauley from the Irish Medical Organisation says GPs are also continuing their rollout.
This week there will be some vaccinations given, and I think the following week after that, I think there will be once again a return to the vaccinating process. I believe there will be a group that haven't yet decided to have a booster, and I think they're possibly waiting on the wings once again to wait for further information in relation to the variant and so forth. Can I just reiterate that the best defence that you can have is to have a booster as soon as possible.
A man's been charged in connection with the death of a woman in Enniskerry in Wicklow on Friday. The woman in her 40s was pronounced dead at the scene, a resident at Park Nasilog. One person was arrested in connection with the incident on Friday. The man who's been charged is due before a special sitting of Bray District Court this afternoon. The government's humanitarian assistance scheme has been opened to help those impacted by flooding in County Wexford. That's a fund to assist households who are not able to meet the cost of essentials after a weather disaster. Heavy downpours continued all day yesterday, and the county was under a yellow warning. Gorey councillor Andrew Bulger says there was chaos for people who had to take a journey yesterday.
So I had people ringing me saying that they couldn't get to families who live outside the town. I had friends who our frontline staff who have to travel to Dublin who would have left early before the routes would have got flooded. So they were ringing me saying that they can't get home. They're struggling to find a route to get back to their home place.
The Police Service of Northern Ireland received 8 reports of alleged UFO sightings last year, up 6 from the previous year. The Press Association reports one of those included unusual bright lights in the sky. Another said an odd disc-like object was seen in the sky in County Antrim. A PSNI spokesperson told the Press Association that police did not investigate any of the 8 reports. That's your news update. It's 2.